Okay, what were we doing in this game? I don't remember. How do we run? So, I don't know. Okay, is this a... Oh, no, okay. We can hold A. Okay, we're going to some dude's home. I don't really remember what we were doing in this game. But, should probably start, cracking down on this game, try and finish it up. I doubt we're near the end of it, but... What's the blue exclamation mark? No, don't, no need to do that. No. Not sure what that is. We'll stick to our story mission. If I tap A, will she go faster? Oh yeah. There we go. Don't need to do no hardcore parkour stuff. Oh, where's he going?
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios.
Yeah, of course you will be. I have made it.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other
Yes.
again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Don't remember who this
Which I
is.
have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here.
Oh, she's from the beginning of the
I
game.
have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here. For Pericles.
No, for Aspasia.
Alright.
I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Sure.
Get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable
Now you
in
look
this.
like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is
Wow.
the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
All ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Leave without saying bye. Who's this dude? Is this who? Oh! Let's talk to this dude.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome.
No.
It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all.
Being trusted.
Come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongue.
What are we doing again?
Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermipos has also written his fair share of comedies.
Comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm not sure great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Interesting.
Please.
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates! Always
Okay.
where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
What? Seems drunk.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
Boring. It doesn't seem that big of a party.
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you.
I don't even know why I'm here in the first place, to tell you the
If you'll
truth.
excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Well, we gotta start looking. Okay. What do I have to do? Gather information. So you gotta talk to people?
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha!
I can't skip through this. Oh no.
Thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks. And so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet
That's true.
lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is...
Okay, these guys obviously don't have the information I'm looking for. Okay, talk to this dude.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
Yeah, let's get him drunk.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Yeah, let's do this.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Oh, there we go. Get the dude drunk. Let's talk to this one too.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here.
Slave.
Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
What's this? Olive oil. Out of the way.
It's come back for more. Care to see my impressive?
Oh, I hate this guy.
I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You have a drink.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every bit
There we
seems
go.
quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods.
Well, there we go.
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
Am I supposed to get information now?
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You ready for another?
Keep getting him drunk.
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
Definitely not.
Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Now what do I do? Return to. Just almost plowed him over.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Huh. So is this it? I'm done? Now where do I go? Gather information about... Oh, there's still one more. Here we go. Whoa, what's going on in there?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Oh boy.
No, don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Sounds like quite the party.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
Give him the... Oh, I already have the oil.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
No. Information.
Time for you to help me.
And a time-sensitive
I'm
mission.
looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force. And the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, this celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
It's a start. Let's go. Oh, now I gotta talk to this dude. Didn't we already talk to this guy?
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
Good point.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasimachos.
Oh,
Would
crap.
you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Sure.
Yet,
We'll just go with it's an art.
medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Rulers are unjust. This is a waste of time.
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not?
I
And is
suppose.
there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasimachos says.
If you say so.
Aspas.
What's going on? Uh-oh. Alright, the music. What's going on? The music stopped. Who's that? Well, that's probably who I have to talk to next.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help.
I have no idea what's going on.
Listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
That wasn't me. No, be honest
I
here.
had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
If I had my way. Yeah,
These may be the
we'll
nicest
comply.
clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
There we go.
Searching for a woman named Myrine, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades
I have to go to
was
two different
woman
places
from
now?
Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed
Right,
something
three
done
like,
or
what do I have
something
to...
found, I
This
contacted
is gonna
a
take a
friend,
long time.
an admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for.
So I gotta go to three
Do
different
me a
places
favor,
now.
Come down here and greet his guests.
Wonderful. Talk to... Now who do I gotta talk to? Okay, now we gotta go talk to this other How do I get up there? Oh boy. This could take a while. Man, all this talking.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
What?
Phoebe did nothing wrong. Aspasia asked her to let me in.
Of course she did.
Is this guy not like,
Thrilled about going down and speaking to
not
everyone.
like,
Technically, you're a guest.
Cassandra here?
If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence. Or as silent as
Interesting. Here we go.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened.
That's
by
why we
powerless
came here?
people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Well, you should.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I
Oh boy.
believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Oh man, that was a long mission. Oh, now I can leave. Guess we'll leave through the front door, like a bunch of normal people.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I like to stay. I'm ready to
I've
go.
had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Leave. What am I? Oh boy. I don't know what to do. This one has to go here.
Someone in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does.
Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia. What is it? She said there was some sort of plague.
Oh boy.
I think my friend, the blood fever.
Don't.
Here we go.
Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Thanks. I knew
I won't be going there anytime soon. Episode 4. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta finish this game.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Alright, time to get moving. What am I doing?